Hey, everybody. Hello, Stephanie Lindley. What's going on? What's happening? What's hot? Sorry, start that over again. Hey, everybody. What's going on? What's hot? What's hip? What's happening? What's shaking on a very special episode of the Tom Gulley Show? That's right. Today I'm going to tell you about birthdays, and I just have to point out, SG Fanboy just keeps knocking it out of the park for us here at the show, and just you're too generous. You're just too generous, sir. You do so much, and I don't know whatever I did to be lucky enough to have somebody like you supporting the show, because it's amazing. Let's see here. We got the Doc Torn saying happy birthday. He also mentioned that I am the Stone Green host on the NEAS network. And, I always have to point out, that's not about pot. It's that I'm a green-rated host, etched in stone is what that means. I don't want the feds busting in here, Diane O'Brien is warning us about that evil blue car that rolls through at the start and finish of every show. Diane O'Brien, of course, from Shrewsbury, Shropshire, over across the pond, and long-time viewer of the show. And wonderful. Terry Nee says, happy birthday, little brother. Terry's 2 weeks older than me, and thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. That is so nice. And Terry Nee also adds a lot. All you guys do. You add so much to the show, and but I could never do. Looking great today, Sir Tom Gulley. Thank you, Stephanie Lindley. She's from Nashville. Some people call it Cashville. Doc Torn says, birthdays are important. Studies show that people who have more birthdays tend to live longer. I read that somewhere. Fanboy. Yes, Fanboy. And let me just show you the Fanboy's handiwork, because he's done some amazing things. Now, most of you won't know the legendary soccer player Dennis Bergkamp, but I asked to be Dennis Bergkamp for my birthday. And this is what SG Fanboy did for me. He turned me into Dennis Bergkamp, not just once, but twice. Now, even though many of you may not know who the legendary, type in Dennis Bergkamp highlights sometime. It's amazing on YouTube. And now you will enjoy this. As you know, my arch enemy, one of my many arch enemies that doesn't work at Spectrum, is the ice cream guy. So what did SG Fanboy do? This is so awesome. I'll take my glasses off just so I can wait. Yeah, holding it up. It's so funny. The lovely and talented Karen Garvey, Karen Garvey is the first person that ever gave me a donation on this show, and she is just so generously giving us $20. Thank you so much, Karen. And you guys, it's my birthday. Don't feel like you have to. It's okay. Get yourself something from the store, because I make just a few dollars, $2, $3, $4, and you get a thing. I don't know that those of you internationally can. Maybe Canada. I don't know that England can, but whatever. Careful with those candles, Tom. Yeah, you could burn down a city with the number of candles on my cake. Great job, SG. And great job to you, Karen Garvey. Great job to you as well. Terry Nee. And to Terry Nee. To everyone. Great job, all of you. Good day, all, says Lyndon. Good day to you, Lyndon. SG with another great photo. Hey, you guys want to see something before the wolf gets here? This is the wolf's, he says entertainment center. I'm going to call it media center. And if you want to be dazzled, and I mean dazzled, by a variety of mediums and things over spanning decades, check this out. Man, there's a turntable. There's probably an 8-track in there. There's VHS. There's DVD. There's old school TVs. There's flat screens. Man, it is amazing. It's totally amazing. But I'll bring it back up when he comes in here. But look at that. Look at that. That is a wall of electronics. Let me put this back up just for your amusement. Stephanie Lindley's got the ponies going. Jared is here, and he says, happy to be here. Jared, we're happy to have you here on this, a very special episode of the Tom Gulley Show. It's my birthday. Let's see. If you place basic birthday candles closely together, you can get a massive flame atop the candle. Well, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Lyndon is kind enough to super chat us on the birthday day. Lyndon, thank you so much. I appreciate that more than you know. It's very nice. Aku says the one TV the sound works, the other the video works. I don't think everything works. I know the wolf is not the sort that would have a non-functional thing. He's a very particular man about certain things. And the wolf also has thousands, I'm not joking, thousands of VHS tapes on which he has recorded tens of thousands of movies. I'm not joking at all. This is actually extremely funny for those of you who know who Bruce Vilanch is. Or just get Bruce Vilanch to sit on the cake. Yeah, that'll extinguish anything. You could decommission a nuclear reactor probably. Oh my goodness, but man, Dennis Bergkamp. God, I miss Dennis Bergkamp. I just love Dennis Bergkamp so much. He's just my favorite non-goalkeeper. And amazing. There's one called Dennis Bergkamp Movie that's got Don't Stop Me Now by Queen as the backing track. It's freaking amazing. Just amazing. I'd show it, but the walls of Jericho would descend upon me from YouTube. Oh, by the way, like, share, subscribe, retweet, so that we may serve the almighty algorithm. We must serve the almighty algorithm. So are we talking world record levels of VHS? I wouldn't doubt it. Diane O'Brien says, how does it feel to finally catch up to my age, Tom? Happy birthday. Well, Diana, anytime I can be associated with you, I'm more than willing to do it. Hey, when the wolf gets here, if he gets here, we'll ask him just exactly how many. He may not know the answer. Seriously, it is... You can first of all, he's seen almost every movie, and if you mention a movie to him, he'll go, I've got that here somewhere on video. Especially if they're what he calls pervish, which doesn't mean what you think it means. It means weird, crazy, wild. That's what it means. I guess I better open up my thing. I'd like to get done with the thing as quickly as possible so we can maybe open up the phone lines and do that whole thingamabob. Don't you know? Don't you know it? Okay, here we go. Let me see here. I got to get rid of that. And then I got to put that up there. Look at that. There's a birthday cake. I think that's horrifying myself, but so you take what you can get. Birthday is the anniversary of the birth of a person, or sometimes an institution, but that's a bunch of hooey. Birthdays of people are celebrated in numerous cultures, often with birthday gifts, cards, birthday party, or a rite of passage. Yeah. There's a distinction between a birthday and a birth date, also known as a date of birth. I think most of us knew that. In most legal systems, one becomes a legal adult on a particular birthday when they reach the age of majority. Usually, what age of majority means the threshold of legal adulthood, usually between 12 and 21. You get rights and responsibilities for that. At certain ages, one may be eligible to leave full-time education, become subject to military conscription, or to enlist in the military, to consent to the act of love, or to marry with parental consent or without, or to run for office, or to legally purchase or consume alcohol or tobacco products, to purchase lottery tickets, to get a driver's license. The age of majority is the age when minors cease to legally be considered children and assume control over their person, actions, decisions, thereby terminating the legal control, legal responsibilities of their parents or guardians. Over. Done with. Finito. Kaput. Most countries, that's 18, but it does vary. Some countries, as we all know, are just jacked up. Can we all agree to that? There's certain countries, I could say their names, but they're just jacked up. There's a guy celebrating his 90th birthday, which don't know how I feel about that. In Canada and the United States, families often mark a girl's 16th birthday with a Sweet 16 celebration, right? And in Hispanic countries, as well as in communities, there is a quinceanera, which is the 16th birthday. In the Philippines, they call it a debut. That's for a woman on her 18th birthday and for young men on their 21st birthday. In Asian countries, there's a tradition of celebrating the 60th birthday. So I missed out on that last year. Yeah. In Japan, there's a coming of age day. That's 18. In the British Commonwealth, nation cards from the royal family are sent to those celebrating their 100th and 105th birthday. And after your 105th, you get one every year from the royal family. What do you know about that? Yeah. In Ghana, who has twice defeated the United States and knocked them out of the World Cup. So I'm not crazy about Ghana, although the next time we played them, we knocked them out. Ha ha. Children wake up to a special treat on their birthday called oto, which is a patty made from mashed sweet potato and eggs fried in palm oil. And then later they get a birthday party where they usually eat stew and rice in a dish known as kelewele, which is fried plantain chunks. And of course, Jewish boys have a bar mitzvah on their 13th birthday, and the girls have a bat mitzvah on their 12th birthday, or sometimes on their 13th. It just depends. Birthdays of historically significant people, like national heroes or founders, are commemorated by an official holiday marking the anniversary of their birth. Oh, yes, they do. They do. In certain parts of the world, an individual's birthday is celebrated by a party featuring a specially made cake. Now, because in our family, you got to pick what kind of cake you wanted. My mother was a very talented baker and cook in general. I would always get a strawberry pie. That was my birthday cake. A lot of whipped cream on the top of it. It could have decorations like lettering and the person's age, or maybe it has the number of lit candles on it that the person has had years of living. You can make a silent wish and attempt to blow out the candles. And if you do, your wish is supposed to come true. Ha! That's a joke. And then you get presents. You know, there could be entertainment sometimes, a clown, magician, musician, sometimes a special toast or a speech by the birthday boy or girl. So the last stanza of Patty Hill and Mildred Hill's famous song, Good Morning to You, which is unofficially titled Happy Birthday to You, is typically sung by the guest at some point in the proceedings. That song is so heavily copyrighted, I would never even hum it. Seriously, it is absolutely crazy. So in some countries, they have something called Name Day. And it's just about the same thing as a birthday, only it's celebrated on a saint's birthday. So it's like Saint so-and-so's day, like me, St. Thomas's Day. That would be my name day, and they'd celebrate it like my birthday. So here's some official birthdays. Some of these you'll know about, but of course, Jesus Christ, traditional birthday, is celebrated on December 25th. And that's a birthday, you know, Christmas. Birthdays of the Virgin Mary and John the Baptist are celebrated liturgically, meaning during a church ceremony, on September 8th and June 24th, respectively, especially in the Roman Catholic and Eastern Orthodox traditions. The King's official birthday or Queen's official birthday in Australia, Fiji, Canada, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom is celebrated. How about that? Washington's birthday, now known as President's Day, is a federal holiday in the United States. Third Monday of February each year. His actual birthday was February 11th. So, Martin Luther King Jr. Day is a federal holiday, making the birthday of Martin Luther King Jr. Federal in the United States. Distribution throughout the year. Okay, now birthdays are fairly evenly distributed through the year with some seasonal effects. In the United States, there tend to be more births in September and October. That may be because there's a holiday season 9 months before that, or because the longest nights of the year also occur 9 months before that. So, however, it appears the holidays have more of an effect on birth rates than the winter in most countries. The least common birthdays tend to fall around public holidays like Christmas, New Year's Day, and July the 4th in the United States. In the United States, between 1973 and 1999, September the 16th is the most common birthday in the United States, and December 25th, Christmas, is the least common birthday other than February 29th because of leap year. In 2011, October 5th and 6th were reported as the most frequently occurring birthdays. So, there you go. How about that? By the way, there are fewer spontaneous births and cesarean births on Halloween because it creeps people out. On Valentine's Day, there's actually an increase in spontaneous births and an increase in cesareans. So that's a birthday that, people would like their child to have. A person born on February 29th may be called a leapling or a leaper. In common years, they usually celebrate their birthdays on February 28th. In some situations, March 1st is the birthday, since it's the day after February 28th. But a leapling will have fewer birthday anniversaries than their age in years. So, and they're just a quarter of their actual age, usually. Now, dig this, because I was amazed by this. Some studies show people are more likely to die on their birthdays, which means I got 5 hours and 14 minutes to, with explanations including excessive drinking, suicide, cardiovascular events due to high stress or happiness, and efforts to postpone death for major social events, and death certificate paperwork errors. So it's pretty crazy, though, man. It's pretty crazy. It's really pretty crazy. So that's just a bunch of the stuff that involves birthdays. Now, I could get into heavy-duty religious celebrations, the Catholic Church, Eastern Orthodox Church, and Protestantism accept birthdays as part of their traditional culture. Jehovah's Witnesses abstain from it for a number of reasons, including its pagan origins, its rejection by early Christians as originally being a pagan tradition, because no Christians are reported to celebrate their birthdays in the Bible, because the Bible makes death a more attractive thing than birth in the Bible, because some customs, such as making a wish before blowing out the candles on a birthday cake, are associated with superstition and magic. So the Jehovah's Witnesses say, oh, not for me. No, thank you very much. We won't be having any of that. So there. That's all I have to tell you about birthdays today. I'm going to open up the phone lines, go through these chats. Chats. Bada boom. Let me see here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let's see. Stephanie Lindley liked and shared with friends. Stephanie, if you turn on your gifted memberships, the instructions are in the crawl at the bottom in just a second. You might get a free membership. I think there are some lurking around here. I swear to God, there's some lurking around. I swear to you. Speaking of swearing, Aku says, I swear I'm going to get tetanus from one of these rust jobs. Oh, don't do that. Steffi saying hi to Diana O'Brien. Diana saying hi back because we do, of course, have the most cheerful chat room on the internet as verified by independent sources. Happy birthday, Mr. Me. Thank you, Reverend Wild Bill. Hey, you know what? Tonight, killing it with the Ables on the 100 Proof channel. Killing it with the Ables. I highly recommend this show. I went out. You guys are going to laugh. I went out during a thunderstorm in a raincoat and walked over to the brisket place and got brisket today during lunch. I've already eaten a half pound of brisket. I've got the meat sweats again right now. It's awful. But I'll be having brisket during killing it with the Ables. Hey, Wild Bill. In Brazil, the first place of cake is given to the most deserving person by the birthday person. Well, the first piece of cake, excuse me. Some terrible reading habits there. Aku says, actually, the song Happy Birthday is public domain. Is it? Is it? Is it? It's called Good Morning to You if you want to get all technical about it. Diana Brand says, hi, Stephanie. Oh, I already did that one. Oh, here we go. I think I might have been born on leap year 1963, says Diana O'Brien. Wow. Terry Nee says, hit a birthday like. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Uh-oh. Am I gonna die? Statistically, anyway. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, retweet. We really do need to get the word out about this dang show and get some more people from some other. Do I have to go on another tour of other people's shows? Do I have to do that and goon it up so people go? And it's worked in the past, but I think if Trevor Garner can have a chick showing her, the whatever. Let me see how many views he got on that show real fast here. I might lead one to believe. Whoops. Yeah, here we go. Trevor's Happy Hour. Let me see how many people watched it. Trevor's Happy Hour. Come on, man. Oh, God. This daggone thing. Take me to the channel. Okay, live. Oh, that was 4 weeks ago, so we just go to videos. He got 34 views from that. I don't think I'm going to do anything that interesting. I share a birthday with Mel Blanc. Yes, I do. Is Bob Hope the day after me or something like that? I don't know. Google it. Okay. I'll tell fives of my followers. The origin of birthday candles is interesting. Well, start a show and do a show about it then, for crying out loud. Why, quit haranguing me on my birthday, dude. Don't like being harangued on my birthday. Thought it was going to be just a free and easy little show. The phone lines are open, 972-994-6822. Don't make my day difficult because you've got a rusty Chevy. I'm just kidding. Now I'm looking it up. You know what? I'm not waiting all day for that damn thing. I don't even care. Doctor says he'll flash his manly chest if it'll help. I'll do it on my phone. My phone's always faster than when I got my computer maxed out for this show here. Let's see. Good morning to you. Okay, 1939 song. Son of a Baptist God. Nah, it's not the one. I'll just put it Happy Birthday to You because it's actually called John the Goodfellow song is in the public domain in the United States. In 2015, the copyright claim was not public domain until 2015. And Warner Brothers had to pay $14 million in licensing back. But man, they used to hammer you for that. Music lyrics, public domain. The copyright expired in the European Union on January 1st, 2017. The U.S. federal court ruled in 2016 that Warner and Chappell's copyright claim was invalid. There was no claim to copyright. But they used to hammer you on that, man. They used to hammer you. But you're right, it is public domain. Happy? That make your day? Ruining my birthday? Did it? Fanboy says the only cool one I share a birthday with is Linda Cardellini. And man, is she is so gorgeous. You know, is Gail Sayers on my birthday? I don't know. Maybe it's the day after. I can't remember. Karen Garvey says, don't make my day difficult because you have a rusty Chevy. Sounds like the beginning of a country song. It is. I'm just kidding, Aku. Give me a break. The cake on your screen is only halfway to reality. I know it. This is the sad part. Karen Garvey says, you have the same birthday as my... SG has the same birthday as her sister. That'll be easy to remember. There you go. June 25th is Fanboy's birthday. Pass it on. Pass it along. Okay, do I have to do May 30th birthdays? I think there was one person. Oh, you know, Deanna Lund from Land of the Giants. She's passed away. She passed away just a few years ago. And she still shows up on my Facebook birthdays, which is bittersweet at best. May 30 birthdays. Famous celebrities lists. Let's see here. What do we got? Top celebrity birthdays. Winona Judd. How about that one? Director Antoine Fuqua, who did The Equalizer 3. He's done a bunch of great movies. A great action movie director, Antoine Fuqua. Singer and actress Idina Menzel. CeeLo Green, rapper. Actress Javicia Leslie. Okay, let's see. Here's a really great one. Here's a great one. Ruta Lee. Look her up. Very famous TV actor. Keir Dullea, who you may remember from the 2001 Space Odyssey. Guitarist Lenny Davidson from the Dave Clark 5. Oh, this is chapping me here. This... scroll all the way back down, but it's a good list. Stephen Tobolowsky, who is a character actor. He was in Groundhog Day. Why does this thing keep reloading? I'm just about done with this. This website, thecleveland.com, just decided let's piss everybody off on their birthday while they're looking at our website. Do these websites... As a person who does websites, I got to tell you, loading your website up with pop-ups and violators, and it just pisses people off. Yes, and I used a vulgarity because it's my birthday, and I get to. I got to scroll through the 1800s on this site. That other list was a much better list. Mel Blanc, as someone mentioned. George Headley, West Indies cricket batsman, of course. Benny Goodman, also. Remember we did the show on Benny Goodman? Let's see here. God, I got to get out of the 1900s. I don't care if there's a bunch of them. But that's the only way I'm going to find Bob Hope. Dang it. I think Bob Hope was like 1899 or something like that. Let's see if he was actually born on my birthday. What a pain in the ass this is. Irving Thalberg, American film producer, is a really famous one too, by the way. Let me get to like 1940. David Aykroyd. Must be Dan Aykroyd's brother. Let's see here. I mentioned Lenny Davidson. Meredith McRae from Petticoat Junction and My Three Sons. Bob Willis, cricket bowler, fast cricket bowler. Yes, goal. Stephen Tobolowsky. Okay, that's right. Oh, here's another one. I forgot about this one. Colm Meaney from Deep Space Nine, Star Trek, and lots of other movies. He's in a ton of others. He's in a really good movie called The Damned United, where he plays Don Revis. Jake the Snake Roberts, pro wrestler. Hey, now we're talking. Topper Headon, the drummer for The Clash. Not mad at him. Big fan of The Clash. Ted McGinley. We all know what Ted McGinley's famous for, right? Love Boat, Married with Children, Dynasty, and Happy Days. He was the guy that got on all the huge shows when somebody else left. Let's see here. American poet. Yeah, who cares? Who really cares? Little disappointed I'm not listed as one of the celebrities in the year of 1960. I said Winona Judd. Let's see. Man, I really would have liked to have used that other thing. Idina Menzel, I mentioned her. Manny Ramirez, famous baseball player. Was one of my birthday buddies. CeeLo Green, I mentioned him. I didn't realize this. Lyoto Machida, the British mixed martial artist. That's pretty cool, right? Come on. Let's see. Steven Gerrard. Man, I'm telling you what. This is pissing me off to blue blazes. Really is. Steven Gerrard, the legendary Liverpool soccer player, also played it for LA Galaxy. You know, Andre Arshavin of Arsenal. Yes, I didn't realize that. Man, this is making me so happy. These later ones here. All right. Okay. I think that's enough. I think I made Aku mad. Doggone it. He was being a little. I mean, not that I cared. I was joking, but come on. Let's see. Pass it on. So I share a birthday with 2 total babies? Awesome. Babes, not babies, babes. Yes, you do. I share a birthday with Kevin Brennan. Oh, Terry Nee. Oh, Terry Nee. I am so sorry. Sorry for your loss, Terry. Terry, sorry, buddy. Why do we have the same birthday? He didn't super chat me. I didn't hear anything vulgar. I'm with you. Happy birthday, Galumbo. By the way, we do have Galumbo right here. It's so awesome. SG Fanboy rocks. Most cheerful chat room on the internet is verified by independent sources. Steffi Lindley says, Cole Meany was on Hell on Wheels. Yes, he was also in The Damned United. He's been in a ton of movies. Top songs in 1963, It's My Party by Leslie Gore. In UK, the number one song was From Me to You by the Beatles. I did know the Leslie Gore thing. 1963 winner of the Indy 500 on my birthday was Parnelli Jones. Yes, Cole Meany is great in Hell on Wheels. He's great in everything. He's a really, really talented actor. He's really great. Anything he's in, really. Yes, I agree with you, SG Fanboy. He's really good. I can hear you. Just kidding. You guys can't take it. Come on, man. It's my birthday. Cut me some slack. Steffi Lindley says Hell on Wheels was a phenomenal show. I've mentioned it to Tom Gulley before as a serious suggestion. I share friends with the star Anson Mount. He's from White Bluff, Tennessee, which is an hour for me. Wow. Somebody cue the banjo music, please. Anyway. Akko says, I'm trying to remove the rear bumper without broken bolts or blindness via rust. Hey, Akko, I've got a product you might want. It's called Iron Out. And when you're working with rusted stuff, you know, you get that rust stain on your clothes. Iron Out takes it out. It's very inexpensive, too. Find it at the grocery store. Or look it up online. Iron Out. Check it out. See? Just a little... Oh. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, just a little from me to you. We have 15 people. We had like 50 people in here yesterday. 15 stinking. I guess it's not the size of the army, but the fury of its onslaught. We got the best people in the world here. Best people in the world. SG Fanboy says, I'll let the jokes about Southerners this time since it's your birthday. Not Southerners. I don't consider Tennessee Southern. That's just a state between Indiana's. Kentuckians. Akku says, never had an issue with iron stains. Well, you're one of the lucky ones. Why did I even try? Why did I even try? Just trying to do somebody a solid on my birthday. You could have just faked. Thank you. That's a good suggestion. Instead, no, I'm impervious to rust stains. Okay, fine. Have it your way. Stephanie Lindley says, Bahaha, the banjo music is from Deliverance, which is where Wild Bill is from in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Georgia. Paddle faster. I think they have a banjo or two in Tennessee, Steffi. I've been to Nashville. That Ryman Auditorium, that Grand Old Opry. Dino Bryan says, hey, I'm a Southerner, UK. That's a totally different thing. It's a totally different thing. Terry Neat says, it's a beautiful day. People are our I'll just wait for the rest of it, I guess. Just wait around for the rest of that here on my birthday. Now, I'm going to have that song by U2 in my head for the rest of the night. It's a beautiful day. Just listened to it yesterday in the pre-show. Let's see here. Oh no, KB got to him before he could finish. What are you typing for? No reason to chat. That guy, he's the most miserable man on the face of the planet. Is he ever happy? He just seems like he sat on a nail every time you see him. He's just sitting on a nail. That's just my opinion. But he doesn't seem like a happy person at all. He's not happy. Oh, yeah, phone lines are open, 972-994-6822. Terry Nee says, you can cry if you want to. Yeah, you would cry too if it happened to you. SG Fanboy says, isn't that like being a northerner in the U.S.? I don't know. I think it's just wherever you are, if you're People are, where'd the other part go? Oh, it's a mile away. People are out. It's a beautiful day. People are out. Okay, yeah, we had thunderstorms here all day. We're going to have some more tonight, and it's going to rain the rest of tonight and into tomorrow most of the day. I cannot wait for the weekend. You know, now that I'm not the weekend news anchor for News Radio 1080 KRLD, my weekends are these open panaceas of rest and TV, and I get up at 5:45. I go to the grocery store. I'm there when it opens. I'm home by 7. I take the trash out. I clean up the house. I'm back in bed by 8. And I'm just watching things and falling asleep till noon or 2. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. London is in the south, right? It is. Stephanie Lindley, who still, I guess, has not allowed gifted memberships yet. The instructions are right at the end of the little crawl at the bottom of the screen. Steffi says, Tom, I'd call and sing happy birthday to you, but you want to keep your listeners. It's true. It's very true. Karen Garvey says, Stephanie, I double dare you to call and sing. You do whatever you want. I got to be honest with you. I'm looking forward to brisket. The second this show is over, I am jumping in the shower, putting my pajamas on, heating up some brisket, going into the bedroom, and turning on Killing It with the Abels. Let's see here. We got, there we go. Do it. Stephanie Lindley's laughing. Rumpled Trenchcoat has very generously gifted 5 Tom Gulley Show memberships and another show of benevolence that epitomizes the gentleman we know as Rumpled Trenchcoat. And by the by, if you have not gone to the Rumpled Trenchcoat channel here on YouTube and heard the podcast he does with his sister about, well, not Columbo, but Columbo, you're missing out, man. And if you possibly can, on demand, and Rumpled probably knows if Columbo is on demand anywhere for free, watch like the first 2 seasons or 3 of Columbo, then listen to his podcast. Or better still, do them one at a time. Watch the episode, then listen to the podcast. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. Attack on Timmy got a membership. Hey, Attack on Timmy, way to go. I'll be prepping a brisket this weekend, so next weekend I can smoke it. Oh, Aku, you're doing it the right way. The Wolf is here. He says he has a rumpled duster, and by the way, you need a rumpled duster when your entertainment/media wall of technologies, past, present, and future, looks like this. Look at that. I showed it earlier. Now that the Wolf is here, we have to ask the Wolf, how many VHS tapes do you have? And you can estimate if you want. And how many movies are on them? Because I know you probably put it at the slow speed where you got 6 hours on it or 12 hours on it. So there you go. SG Fanboy is agreeing. He says Rumpled Trenchcoat's podcast is really great. It is absolutely fabulous. It's a great listen. Hungus Mungus says, just jumping in to wish happy birthday to Tom. Thank you, Sven Dunkel. Thank you. The Wolf says, I don't smoke cheap cigars, though. Garcia Vegas, I believe, and Rumpled will correct me if I'm wrong, that Columbo smoked Garcia Vegas. Rumpled Trenchcoat says, Columbo is free on Peacock with limited commercials. Is it on demand? Like, can they go to the show that they, go to the one they want? Stephanie Lindley has got wolves for the Wolf. Karen Garvey is saluting the Wolf. And Rumpled Trenchcoats, thank you for the compliments. But it is, Rumpled, I'm not joking. It is a great, great, great podcast, whatever you want it to be. The Wolf is on deck. SG Fanboy says, I have a leather duster my dad gave me. I can't wear it. It makes me look like a psychopath. That's why you should wear it. Homie, don't play that. Liz from Killing It with the Ables. You've heard me say it several times already this evening. I will be watching for my birthday Killing It with the Ables tonight. Says, happy birthday to you. We love you, Tom Gulley. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. You are joy. Hey, Sven. Yes, Sven and Stephanie know each other from back in the old days. The Wolf says there's only 28 speakers. I have about 10,000 movies. Good Lord. You can choose the episode you like. Excellent. So if you have Peacock, just go there and watch, see what the show is on Rumpled Trenchcoat and watch that episode and then listen to Rumpled Trenchcoat. That's my recommendation to you. I happen to own the first 3 seasons, which is only, Rumpled could tell me, what is it, 12 or 15 episodes maybe? Because it wasn't a show that they did, 22 episodes or whatever. It was a rotating show. So, and he can also tell me if Columbo smoked Garcia Vegas. Karen Garvey says, homie, I'm drinking coffee right now so I can stay up. Everybody stay up for Killing It with the Ables. It's a fabulous show. Aku says, a couple weekends back, I smoked a sirloin top roast, 6 hours. It was midnight and I was hungry. Anyone who had it was convinced it was brisket. I had some top sirloin when I was in Utah that I made. Never had top sirloin that good. It was like butter. Aku says, I wonder how well brisket would do as jerky. Probably pretty well. It's very succulent. Stephanie Lindley says, you guys are making me hungry talking about smoked meat. Well, I got a pound, half a pound of lean, half a pound of moist. And I ate a quarter pound of lean, quarter pound of moist for my birthday lunch. And so I have the other half pound waiting for me while I'm watching Killing It with the Ables. So I may not be commenting that much because I'll be eating brisket while I'm laying in bed because I get to do that. Yeah, moist. Some people don't like that word. The Wolf says Garcia Vegas are cheap store cigars. I smoked them when I was working on farms. Yeah, I'm almost positive that is what Columbo smoked. Joseph Pruitt has joined us. Joseph says the only thing I've smoked lately is tobacco. A true shame. Joseph, turn on your gifted memberships, my man. Instructions are in the crawl at the bottom of the screen. I think there's some hanging out there. Hungus Mungus said I had homemade fish burgers today. Yipe. Aku says I actually built a shed to house our 2 electric smokers and shield the offset smokers. Cost me about $1,300, but it's far better than anything pre-built. Sounds very nice. It makes me giggle. Moist. The word moist. Diane O'Brien said, we had roast chicken, cauliflower, cheese, roast potatoes, and gravy for dinner. Oh, my goodness, that sounds good. Sounds very British as well. Rumpel says, because they were on the wheel, there were only about 23 episodes in the first 3 seasons. That makes sense because it rotated with 2 other shows. And by the way, Rumpel, I don't know if we've gone into this before, I loved Heck Ramsey. I loved Heck Ramsey. Really did. And I love McLeod too, don't get me wrong. And guess who has the first 2 seasons of Banachek as well, which I also really liked. Love Banachek. But I'm almost positive. Now I'm going to have to look it up. I thought Rumpled would tell me, but I'm not going to put him on the spot like that. Let's see here. What kind of cigars did there we go. He buys these fellas. They are poor quality and rather stinky. In fact, there's evidence that Colombo might prefer cheap cigars over the snootier types. Well, I thought for sure I'd heard they were Garcia Vegas. But it turns out they're just crappy. So they could be Garcia Vegas. Let's see. Oh, what cigars did Colombo smoke? Let's see if Reddit will tell us. Oh, stop it. Oh, why is that a mature content page? Seems like it's relatively innocuous. I'm not going to try to find out anymore. I'm done. I washed my hands and my feet of the whole thing. All right. Let's see. We had a combo propane offset barbecue. We had it for about 6 years. Never used the propane. We were daily using the charcoal smoker. The mule built a giant smoker. I will see if I can find the photo, says the wolf. Whoops. I'm jealous about the Banachek. Oh, yeah. I got the Banachek. You can probably get it super cheap somewhere. Is Wild Bill around? He was earlier. He may be lurking. He does that. Sometimes he does lurk. Aku says, I now have a full-size offset, and I'm hunting down a supplier for hickory and oak seasoned wood. Locally, I only have maple and possibly cherry. I hope you find what you're looking for. Rumple Trenchcoat says, I'm a little surprised in Cigar Brand, just that they were cheap and cons in a pack. He was lurking earlier, Sven. He was here earlier, Sven. The Wolf says, I used to smoke actual Cuban cigars from Cuba. I had to have them shipped from Canada FedEx. Oh, boy. Yeah, the Wolf has got some fine cigars there. Let's see. Comes in a pack, yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. I guess I'll close the phone line. Just close them on down. Just close them on down there. Oh, Sven Dunkel sent him an audiobook. He just wanted some feedback. Well, he's in here all the time. You'll be able to see him. The legendary Wild Bill will be here, and we will tell him that you want some feedback on the audiobook. There. We'll pass it along like carrier pigeons. But look at the Wolf's entertainment system. I see at least 2 old school TVs, 1 flat screen. I see, a couple VHS players. There's a turntable. Oh, there's that amazing stereo he's got. And tons of speakers. Look at all the speakers on both sides. 23 of them. Fish burger sounds delicious, Sven. Sounds fishy to me. Sounds a little fishy to me. It was not bad, the fish burgers. It was not bad. Not bad. Chris Abels. Oh, man, you're too generous. Stop it. Happy birthday, Tom. We love you. Hope your day rocks, brother. Well, it's going to rock in a while because I'm going to be watching Killing It with the Abels and eating brisket in bed. May or may not have pajamas on. But that's, buddy, you're just too generous. I got to get your contact info, and I'll send you some swag. I can't be taking your donations, all you people that are you're so generous. You're just such nice people, and I'm old. Happy birthday, Tom, says Toby McGroby. Thank you, Toby. Tonight, though, Killing It with the Abels. I think it's my new favorite show on the internet. I really do. I like it way more than this show. Joseph Pruitt says, okay, I got gifted, turned on now. Should someone, for whatever reason, desire to see a star beside my name? That's funny. Okay, happy birthday, Tom. Rumpled Trenchcoat says, okay, Joseph, we'll try again. We'll try it again. Hungus Mungus says, we are all old, Tom. Not as old as me. Well, Wild Bill might be, but... Rumpled Trenchcoat gifted another 5 Tom Gulley Show memberships. And see, I'm not in YouTube, so I can't tell who or when people are getting these. But Rumpled Trenchcoat, thank you. You are a very generous individual. Brisket in the bed on your birthday is the best. Yeah. Yeah, chicks dig that. part of my sophisticated charm. The Doctorn says, I'm old, he says. 43 ain't old, Tom. Doctorn, you're just trying to get on my good side. I haven't seen 43 in a month of Sundays. The Wolf says, I have 4 surround systems averaging about 1,000 watts or more each, 3 DVD recorders, etc. He's got it all. Hungus Mungus says, I'm 48. How old are you, Tom? Well, you know, a boy doesn't like to tell his age, but let's just say I'm more than 10 years older than you. Gotcha, Joseph. There you go, Joseph. Yes, rumpled trench coat is like a sniper. Aku says, to quote Fry, thanks to denial, I'm immortal. That's right. It worked. Thank you. There you go, Joseph Pruitt. By the way, this weekend, we doing it Saturday or Sunday? I think we picked Sunday, right? Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern, My Favorite Brunette, which is my birthday movie because I think Bob Hope was born the day after me. Happy birthday, the Wolf says. Stephanie Lindley says, I just turned 46 back in April. The Wolf says, you could be my little brother. I'm assuming he's saying that to Hungus Mungus. Hungus Mungus says, you don't look old. Thanks to me. Yeah, I could be the Wolf's little brother. And the Wolf knew me way back when. The Wolf knew me when I was 18 years old. You're not old. You're expiring. Yes, I'm decaying. Yeah, the Wolf knew me when I was 18 years of age. I was young and dashing and full of hope and vibrancy and live and not grizzled and angry. And hiya, Toby. Like, share, subscribe, retweet, do all those funky, fresh things that we like to do to serve the almighty algorithm. I love just keeping the Wolf's Entertainment Center up there. A coworker and myself once got told off by my boss because we didn't show our SIN numbers. He didn't like me pointing out his is 8 zeros and a 4. Simpsons reference. Wolf says, just think all the crap I could have taught you. Oh, I don't know that I would have survived a brotherhood, being the Wolf's brother from being brought up that way. I don't know that I might have peril. There might have been peril. Hungus Mungus says, since my stroke, I feel pretty old. Well, you shouldn't because you're doing a lot of stuff. The Wolf, I will say this, did the most dangerous and perilous things and then never got in any trouble. And he would just tell them that he did it, and they wouldn't believe him. It was me. I did it. I did it. No, really, Kim, who did it? 'Twas me. I did it. People want to know how long ago Hungus had a stroke. Sven, thanks for bringing up stroke talk on my birthday. Joseph Pruitt says I'm a 38-year-old that identifies as, or at least feels like, twice that. Well, no, don't do that. Because I'm an old guy that identifies as about I don't know. I guess I feel like I'm about 35. Around that age. Maybe younger sometimes. Let's see here. Sven says, I'm 48, my girlfriend's 26. That's how I keep fresh. Thank you for using the word fresh. We've got about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and end this because I want to end the show so everybody has, because I think Killing It with the Ables starts at 8:30. And I want you guys to have plenty of time to get on over there. And I also want to have plenty of time to heat up the brisket, get the TV on. There you go, Wolf. It's a stroke of luck because you're still here. And Hungus says it was about a year ago. Steffi says, you do dress like a grandpa, though, Joseph, because that's hot. Steffi knows what's hot. Dr. Torn says, so you feel as old as I am, Tom. I feel as old as you are. Yeah, exactly. Rumple Trenchcoat says, enjoy your birthday brisket. Rumple, thank you so much for your generosity today. I appreciate it. And always. SG Fanboy says, 32 in a month. Does that make me the baby? I think it might. A lot of boomers in here. SG Fanboy, Terry Nee, Karen Garvey, Lyndon, as I mentioned, Rumple Trenchcoat, Chris Abels. Oh, gosh. Some of you guys, Chris Abels, SG Fanboy, just really, man, super generous. Happy birthday, buddy. Enjoy the brisket. Thank you, SG. Happy birthday, says Hugh. Karen Garvey says, what's going on with this thing? SG Fanboy, yes. Thank you for entertaining us old folk. Doc Torn is 36. Stephanie Lindley says, sweater vest, argyle socks, penny loafers, sweaters with elbow patches, pocket watches, pinstripe, anything. There we go. My girl always calls me short, fat, and ugly. Hey, man, she's I think girlfriends are allowed to kind of. Anyway, you guys have been the best. You made this birthday really something special. And hope to see you over there on Killing It with the Ables. And thank you for attending my birthday party. And with all that being said, till next time. We'll see you next time.